Look, fellas, the reality is you'll be perpetually rocked by life. You will consistently be getting rocked by life. And it's not me trying to scare you and trying to be like all doom and gloom. The reality is everybody has to get hit with something in life. But the problem that we have today is that a lot of men are trying to basically tell you fight, 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 fight. And I'm not against fighting. I'm not against going to a fight gym and learning how to fight. I'm not saying like you don't fight through your struggles, but the one thing that you don't fight with is life itself. You do not want to fight with life. You don't want to do that because you have to understand that life is actually with you. It's not against you. Life is perpetually with you. It's not against you. So it's almost like you're revving an engine and you just have the emergency brake on when you're fighting life. It just doesn't make any sense. You have to remove that emergency brake and just let go. That's what most men are not able to do right now, is letting go. See, I've had to learn this the hard way because I fought life a lot. I fought life so much. When things wouldn't go my way, when things wouldn't be how I wanted it to be, I would fight life. I would fight it to the death. Like I would literally go so hard against it. And things would just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I would just keep fighting. I would keep fighting until I think I realized it because I got frustrated. I got so frustrated with how life was going that I just let go. I just literally just let go. I let go of all resistance. I let go of everything, and boom, life came back up. That's the paradox that a lot of men don't want to like think about, or they don't choose to understand, is you will get rocked. And it is okay to get punched in the face by life. You just have to take it and keep moving. And sometimes you have to take it and fall down and just get right back up and keep taking it. Because what's going to happen is life is going to end up building calluses around you. All of these experiences where you're getting rocked, it's all to get you stronger and stronger and stronger. It's not for you to continuously fight and hold resistance against. It's for you to experience so that you can have wisdom for future endeavors of life. Everything that's quote unquote bad, now I don't believe anything bad happens in life. It's a new paradigm shift that I've had. And I think every man needs to have that mentality where nothing bad can ever happen to me. Everything that happens to me is for a reason. Everything that happens to me is for a bigger reason, a better purpose. Life is setting me up for a better opportunity. You lost your job. Life is literally setting you up for a better opportunity for you to be able to now go and be an entrepreneur. And now you're making way more money than you've ever made. Have you ever heard of those entrepreneurial stories that they got fired from their job or they quit because they got so frustrated, and then all of a sudden they worked on this business? They worked hard for it, and boom, the business takes off, right? That's how this whole thing works. You have to be able to understand that like life is all about taking the waves, riding the waves, and continuously going, right? That is life. And once you understand that, everything will start to make a lot more sense. Everything that happens in your life will start to make a lot more sense. Most people, they're in like perpetual just delusion. They're in perpetual just confusion because they're not allowing for life to do what it wants to do with them. I told y'all in the previous, I'm going to Romania. I'm moving to Romania. Life is allowing me to move. Life is pushing me in that direction. So I'm going to go, right? You're probably asking, why is life pushing you in that direction? I'm anticipating comments already. My girlfriend's from Romania, right? She had to go back to Romania. I'm going back because I want to experience it, and I also want to be close with her as well. We are very tight. We're like this. You know what I mean? So life is already moving me in that direction, but it's not in a negative because I've already done what I had to do in the United States of America. I feel like for what I'm doing on YouTube, for how I'm moving, for the trajectory of where I'm going on YouTube, I need to actually have other creators around me. And a lot of creators are in Europe. A lot of the creators I want to work with are either in Europe, they're in the UAE, or they're in Southeast Asia. They're not in the United States. Also, viewership wise, y'all are going to be way more interested seeing me in Romania than seeing me in Utah. I love Utah, but really though, what is there that I could show consistently? Where am I going to go beyond this? Colorado? Y'all know about Utah. Y'all know about Colorado. What you don't know is Romania. Most people don't really know about there, right? It's different. It's just a different way of thinking. You get rocked, and I'm not saying I got rocked in life for that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just giving you an example of going with the flow, going with life. That's what you need to do. You need to go with the flow of life. You cannot be consistently trying to figure out like what should I be doing? Where should I be going? How do I get exactly what I want? No, take what life gives you. Take what life gives you. Take the lemons it gives you and turn it into lemonade. You got to be an entrepreneur with life. You got to take the little scraps it gives you and turn it into gold. That is how you win. As a man, that is how you are proficient. That is how you make the strides that you want to make. You need to take every single scrap that's given to you and turn it into the most precious metal you can possibly create. Because that's how it works. I took Utah. Utah was given to me. I came here and I made it the best that I could for myself. Right? It's the same with anything else in life. My physique, I was super, super skinny, but I had a frame. I tried to make it the best that I possibly could. Right? It's the same. You may be overweight. Well, make it the best that you can. Make your look the best that it can. Get as jacked as you can and put on as much muscle so that you fill out and you also lean out. Like, just take all of the things that life gives you and just make it beautiful. Take the woman that life places in your life and make her beautiful. She's already beautiful. Make her even more beautiful. Right? You have to understand this as a man. That is your job, is to take things that are perceived as maybe not the greatest. Again, I'm not saying any of the experiences I've said were like that, but I'm just giving you just an overall message. Anything that you don't think is going to work or anything that seems far-fetched, that doesn't seem like it's in your current vision, and you need to make it the greatest experience, the greatest move, the greatest anything that you've ever been able to do. Because once you start doing that, life will start to give you more and more. Life will start to like actually reward you, and it won't feel like it's punching you in the face. Life wants to punch you in the face because it wants to see how hard you can go. It wants to see how hard you can get back up and get back on the horse. It wants to see if you'll be able to use what it's done to you in your favor. You're an alchemist. Men are alchemists. That means they take something and they create something out of nothing, or they make something a lot better than what it is, right? An alchemist can turn a rock to gold, right? You are the alchemist of your life. You're the alchemist of your finances. You're the alchemist of your body. You can create you're the alchemist of your relationships. You can create amazing things for yourself, but you need to understand that with creating amazing things for yourself, it comes with a surrender, a almost like an air of surrender that most masculine men don't ever want to bring up. They don't ever want to talk about surrendering. Surrendering is considered cowardly. I disagree with that. That's like ogre-like thought. That's why a lot of these like masculine, like self-improvement, they're like ogres. They just can't think. They can't think beyond like the basics. Think beyond the basics. You need to have some level of being able to surrender when you need to surrender to improve, right? Because if you keep trying to fight the same fight, you're going to keep getting beat up so bad that like you're just not going to learn. You're not going to learn. You can't sit back and analyze and learn. You just keep getting knocked down. So take a step back. Take a step back and really just start to understand like where you're at, what you need to do, how you need to do it. How can you take your situation that you're in right now and turn it into a blessing? It could be that you're not working right now or you bored, you don't got much to do. Pick up a camera and start talking in front of a camera. You never know what that's going to do. I remember, I didn't expect for YouTube to do what it's doing for me right now. I didn't. But all I did was I picked up a camera because I wanted to share my thoughts. I had work to do, but I didn't have as much work to do. And I was kind of bored. I didn't really have too much, right? And I just started pumping out videos. And things just started to work. So you have to take life for what it is and just move with it. Just flow with it. Flow like water. That's what Bruce Lee says. Flow like water. and everything will work out the way that it needs to work out. Don't stress, don't worry about situations that occur. They will happen. But just make sure that you surrender, you flow through life. Now, I'm always going to have to shill what I got, man. I'm always going to have to tell y'all, promote. Of course, link is in the description. One-on-one coaching if you're interested in that. Interested in building your personal brand, monetizing your personal brand, making money off of YouTube if you're a coach or a creator or somebody along those lines that's looking to provide value and get paid for it. I got you. Free brand strategy call is in the description if you want to sign up this week. I'm excited to speak with everybody this week that I have on the calendar. So that's that. Training Grounds, my paid community for men who are looking to build their personal brands. And, you know, obviously, like, there's some fitness stuff involved in there as well. And my newsletter, Mind of Martel. All of my mind dumps happen pretty regularly. I'm back on it now. So get those new newsletters from me, get those promotions from me, and let's get it rocking. So I appreciate y'all. Conquer the world, conquer your life, conquer yourself. And I will catch you on the next video.